everyone, so today we're going to be talking about my friend right here, the Lorac Pro 2 palette. Can we just take a moment? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that this came out. Today I'm going to be doing a little review on this as well as showing you this eye look I have on my eyes today. It's kind of like a natural, a little bit like glamorous look. My overall thought on the palette in one sentence, 3 words: I love it. Oh my gosh, it is so amazing. It's basically everything I want in a palette. So the number one thing I look for in a palette is that I can create any look I absolutely could ever want in one palette. And this palette is it. All my Urban Decay palettes, I can't say that about. I can't say that about any palette I own. Not the Naked 1, not the Naked 2, not the Naked 3. I can't say that about the first Lorac palette. Like, this is just amazing. So if you don't know what the first Lorac palette looks like, it looks like this, same format as the second one. It looks like this in the inside. It's the same concept, 8 matte on the top, 8 shimmer on the bottom. I really like this palette, and I've used it a lot over the past year and a half that I've had it. I've definitely loved it, given it a lot of love, but I do like the Lorac 2 better. And I will tell you why. So this is the Glorious palette. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's so many things that are like running through my head. So basically, anything you want to create with this palette, you can create. So I asked myself these questions. Can I create a very natural matte look? Yes, I can. I'll put like buff all over the lid, like light brown on the crease and maybe nectar in the crease or cool gray or something like that. Done. If I want a shimmery natural eye every day, I can absolutely do that. I could put beige all over my lid, or I could put rose all over my lid, and then I could put mocha in the crease and a little bit of cocoa as well. If I wanted pops of color, I definitely have that in this palette. We have plum here, we have navy, and we have jade, and then there's a silver as well, and then this chrome color right there. Oh my god, you guys have to see that. I mean, literally these shadows are so pigmented. It is insane. Chrome is like this beautiful taupey gray shade. Oh, it is beautiful, like a taupey purple gray shade. Is that even a color? It is just amazing. I can't even tell you how pigmented these shades are. I literally barely touched chrome and I got so much pigment out of it. They do stain your fingers like a little bit. I mean, that's fine. I mean, they don't stain your eyelids or anything. I can tell you that for a fact. And you can create great smoky eyes. You can create really great nighttime looks. Anything you really want, you have it in this palette. It is amazing. I can't even say enough good things about it. If you're looking for a good first palette to start out your like eyeshadow palette collection, I would absolutely go for the Lorac 2 palette. Unless you're absolutely looking for straight neutrals, then I would possibly go for like the first Naked palette or the first Lorac palette. But if you're looking for like everything in one palette, this is the palette to go with. This is $42, while other Naked palettes are $54, and you're getting 16 completely different shades in this. And for the Naked palettes, you get 12 kind of similar shades. Especially if you're like me and you're really into makeup and you love eyeshadow, I absolutely think you should go out and get this. Absolutely 100% worth $42. I cannot even express that to you enough. So you guys know, overall, I am in love with this palette. It's absolutely worth every dollar I paid for it. I can't even tell you how much use I'm going to be getting out of this. It's just like the perfect travel palette, so I'm so psyched about it. Anyways, if you guys want to see how I got the eye look I'm wearing today, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I just have primed my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion like I do every day. So now I'm going to this Glorious palette right here. I'm going to be taking my Sigma E40 and taking the shade Nectar right there, and it's a really pretty peachy color. I don't know, peachy color, like a peachy brown. I don't know, it's really gorgeous. And I'm just going to be applying that very lightly into my crease, just kind of buffing it around. Now taking light brown on the same brush, that one is a pigmented color, I'm going to be applying that in my crease, except a little more heavily, if that makes sense. I want this one to really show up, so I mean not really so it's like a cut crease or anything, but like I do want this to be noticeable. I want people to like be able to see that I do have a brown in the crease. So I'm just applying that. Again, nothing too dark or anything. I kind of want it to diffuse it with the brush, so just windshield wiper motions until it's all blended out. After that, I'm going to be taking this shade called Rose on my Sigma E55, and I'm going to be packing this gorgeous, gorgeous color all over my lid. Oh my gosh, literally, I can't even tell you guys how pretty this shade is. And you definitely want to be packing this on instead of like swiping it on so you get the full intense color. After this, I will be taking the Sephora All Over Shadow Small Brush. I think the number is 23. And I'm going to be taking beige right here. Can you see that? Sorry, my hand's shaky. My hand's always shaky. And I'm going to be applying that to the inner corner. Not like the inner corner. You're going to kind of just blend that into Rose. And make sure it's not like a stark difference, you know, like you don't want people to see where like beige starts and where Rose starts. You want it to like blend together. And if you applied a little bit too much of beige like I did in the inner corner, just go back with a little bit of Rose on your brush so you can get the color back. Now I'm going to be taking Snow and just lightly highlighting my inner corner. Now I'm just going to finish this look off with mascara and I will be back in a second. So this is the final finished look. I just applied the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Mascara and I'm basically good to go. I love this beautiful look. I don't know, I just think Rose is a beautiful, beautiful color. And I think it's very natural, but at the same time kind of glam because you got like the shimmer on the lid, but it's kind of subtle at the same time. It's just so gorgeous. So I hope you guys go pick up the Lorac 2 palette. I know it's kind of expensive, but I definitely think it's worth it if you're in the market for a good palette. And if you have the Lorac 2 palette, definitely let me know your thoughts on it. And what kind of looks you create with it. I would love to know what you guys have to say. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys! So if you don't know, blah blah blah. This is Heartache on the big screen. Olé. Seriously, now it's just getting dark. I can't talk. Hey, wink, if I could wink. Okay, serious now, serious, real serious.